DSTV Delicious International Food and Music Festival is back. It's been on hold for 2 years due to the COVID-19 pandemic. So this year's lineup includes Burna Boy, Babyface, and Zenzi Makeba Lee, who's the granddaughter of the late legendary South African musician Miriam Makeba, who joins us now for this conversation. Thank you so much for your time, Zenzi. Looking at the fact that COVID-19 has certainly put a damper on things, halting a lot of these activities that we would actually enjoy as the South African nation. But now we see that the DSTV Delicious International Festival is back. How significant is it, especially when it comes to the value chain as well as the economic opportunities that one can experience?
Beyond the economic and everything, but the most important thing right now for, can you hear me?
Yes, we've got you, Zenzi. You can continue.
Okay, what I'd like to do right now is say thank you to DSTV Music Festival, International Delicious International Food and Music Festival, for taking into consideration Mama Makeba's 90th anniversary. I'd like to say thank you to all the musicians, everybody that showed for the section of the DSTV festival. That we are doing in tribute to Mama Makeba, not to ourselves, but in respect for her, what she represented to not only South Africa, her birth country, but to the continent of Africa, to the African diaspora, and to the world over. And we are honored to be doing this tribute to Mama Makeba. And I'll keep quiet and listen to the next question that you'll have.
Yeah. And you're speaking about how this is just one of those moments that you get to pay tribute, being obviously the granddaughter of the late Mama Miriam Makeba as well, and being able to actually perform at a space where there's an international market, there is, a lot of support from the South African front in terms of just the music offering and her legacy as well. For you to actually perform and pay tribute as a musician, but also as a family member, what would you say are those significant nuances or significant treasures of the late Mama Miriam that you don't want South Africans to ever forget? What do you not want us to forget about the late Mama Miriam Makeba?
I don't think that I'm in a position to tell people what to remember or to forget about Miriam Makeba. I mean, Miriam Makeba was exiled from South Africa. We all know the story. I don't have to come on TV and try to tell the story of Miriam Makeba, even though she's my grandmother. She had one child called Sibongile, which is right there. That brain. This is not, it can be divine. We all know what's going on. But then we don't take what's going on and put in a platform for what DSTV Music International Food and Festival trying to do. And the world is coming through to South Africa, not because I have anything to say what we should remember as South Africans about Miriam Makeba. The world remembers Miriam Makeba. Conakry, Guinea remembers Miriam Makeba. America that's coming here remembers Miriam Makeba. The world remembers. And South Africa remembers Miriam Makeba. And everybody, whatever you remember is as important as what I remember. But I can't put myself above the musicians, the young people that are there, that came through. We live and then we leave, we transcend. So this is about Miriam Makeba. And I thank Simpiwe Dana, I thank Saki. They're beautiful souls. I thank the organizers. I thank the young people that were there. Little Zama, Sipo vocalist. I thank Titi. I thank Africa Mkize that came and played his little boy. I thank my son Nlani. I thank everybody. I thank you giving this platform to us, which we have to take responsibility. We have a medium to make a difference. And that's what Mama did. So I can't tell you what to remember of Mama. I think we all know that what we need to remember, what touched us. Yeah. I'm not that, maybe her blood, and she only had one child. My mother's right there, and there's my grandmother. And what she was all of ours, and, remember what you can and hopefully share it, because that's what she was about. Yeah. Makeba Center for Girls. We have a festival happening right next to the center. This is an international platform, not that it's being given to her. You understand? people are coming through because they know who she is. They remember what they remember before I was even born. My mother was here before I was here. I'm a granddaughter. But this is the reality. What the reality is that we remember what we do, and then she has not gone away. She's still here in her spirit. And we have an opportunity. It's the 90th anniversary, Makeba Center for Girls, the social initiatives that she left behind. That's what's important. How do we link DSTV into international music, food, music? That's what she was about, food and music and fashion. You know, that's what she was about, and love, you know. So how do we link it to put it into Makeba Center for Girls? MiriamMakeba.org. There's all the information right there to see all her initiatives. And it's been a real delay for legalities, you know, but there ain't no legalities no more. It's all about us coming together, remembering how she touched us in all forms, everybody, and celebrating this Sunday, 25th of September, 2022. Thank you, DSTV, International Food and Music Festival. Thank you, eNCA, for this platform. And that's all I will say.
Yeah, Zenzi, you know, as you're speaking about this, it's just, it certainly just speaks to the depth at which, you know, we can anticipate for the DSTV Delicious Festival to actually pay tribute, homage, and even provide platforms to the likes of yourselves, as well as other artists, international artists, that is, to be able just to showcase their talents. And one can say that 2 years of not being able to do so just allows for the ecosystem of music, the ecosystem of gathering, as well as business, really, and for the small business to actually thrive in this particular discourse. So I do thank you for your time. We have to leave it there. It's a pity about the signal, though, as we get to get a little bit of insight, a taste of what we can anticipate at that International DSTV Delicious Festival happening on the 24th as well as the 25th of September.